than 30 years.
Feed the Children's mission has been to provide hope and resources for those suffering without life's essentials.
Life-giving food.
Food is the foundation for the many life-saving programs of Feed the Children. We provide desperately needed food to children and families because good nutrition is essential for the future of a generation.
So we can grow for a lifetime.
Our feeding programs in Africa provide regular, nutritious meals to 225,000 children. What a difference this is making in Kenya, Malawi, Tanzania, and Uganda.
Clean water is a precious yet scarce resource in Africa. People living in remote areas typically don't have access to a pure water source. In most cases, they have to walk miles to the nearest stream or water hole. The water is dirty and contaminated with bacteria that cause widespread sickness and disease, especially among children. More children die from drinking contaminated water than from war, malaria, HIV/AIDS, and traffic accidents combined. In regions affected by drought, crops fail and livestock die, so people no longer have a way to provide for their families. Feed the Children is developing solutions to this problem by providing ways communities can access clean water. These projects are supplying a long-term solution in areas that lacked this life-saving resource.
That means they'll be able to grow crops. That means they'll be able to exercise adequate sanitation, just washing their hands and eliminating waterborne diseases. And most importantly, it'll provide water for livestock all year round so that they can provide a living for their families.
Education is crucial if a child living in poverty has hope for a brighter future. Sadly, many children in African communities don't have the chance to attend school. Instead, they have to beg or scrounge for food so they can eat. Without an education, children are trapped in a vicious cycle of poverty that robs them of their future. Feed the Children believes in nourishing a child's mind as well as his body. We provide uniforms, supplies, and tuition fees so children can go to school. Every day they receive nourishing meals through our school feeding program to help them have strong bodies and sharp minds. This program is changing lives and giving them hope for the future.
I thank God so much for the Feed the Children because it has gone so far to many families. It is helping so many families.
Another serious problem is the lack of good medical care. African children often suffer from illnesses that could be easily prevented with proper access to even the most basic care. Feed the Children doctors and clinics provide medical care in local communities. Children receive treatments they need to protect them from life-threatening illness. Unsanitary living conditions and lack of clean water make children vulnerable to intestinal parasites. This silent killer can rob up to 1/3 of the nutrition in a child, causing severe malnourishment and even death. Feed the Children's Deworming Project is helping eliminate worm-related diseases and save children's lives.
Millions of children in Africa struggle to survive without nutritious food, clean water, or a healthy place to live. Feed the Children is responding to these desperate needs. We are reaching around the world to give life-sustaining help to hurting children. We start by providing nutritious food to strengthen weak bodies, then address other vital needs to improve the quality of life in poverty-ridden areas. In Africa, we provide clean water, teach methods of farming and raising livestock, develop micro-businesses, and more. Our goal is to end the needless suffering of children by helping communities thrive and become self-sufficient. Feed the Children's community garden projects provide food for families and produce that is sold to generate income. In our livestock programs, goats are provided to produce milk and cheese. These goods are sold in markets to generate support for the community. Feed the Children's livelihood development programs are helping to break the cycle of poverty and give hope for a brighter future.
Children is committed to giving children a better, brighter, healthier future. There are so many of them who need our help. You can make a difference in the lives of children in Africa. Join us and feed the children together.